So welcome, welcome. I'm very excited about this class that I have. It felt like a spring class of a little bud coming into spring is the idea, but it's not great for everyone's knees. So as you know, I love to give options. I'm going to show you the sequence, the two ways to do it, and then I'll just be doing the one way, but keep telling you the other way. If ever it's not clear, you can always take your go unmute and then ask me and I can clarify it again. So just making sure my mat is in view. So the option one, the one that I'll be doing through, will start in child, but not everyone is cool with child. So don't worry, there's a be an option two. So option one will be child, and then we'll come to lie in a back bend, and then we're going to come up and explore dragon, and then go into um, swan, and then back. And the same thing on the other leg. Now, some of you might want to run away from class already. No, there's option number two, similar target areas, but much gentler on the knees and hips. And that will be starting lying on your belly, on your back, holding your knees. And then you'll flip over onto your belly, do the back bend. Well, I'll be doing the same thing there. And then instead of the dragon coming into a half saddle, so either with a strap around the foot or just bending the foot like that, and then rolling back on your back for figure four. And then we do it again. So I'll keep telling you about the other option. It's been a while since we've explored one side sequence and then the other side. So I thought, let's bring that in. We'll start with either in child or lie on your back, hugging your knees. And knowing what we're doing ahead, if you need to go get extra cushions or a strap, please do that. And come into your child on the shins or child on the back. And as many of you know, I'm such a fan of sighing these days. I invite you to sigh 3 or 4 times. Ah, ah, ah. And letting your breath be natural. And in this curled up position, either on your back, hugging your knees, or folded forward in child. What's it feel like to be curled up in a little ball? And if there's any body sensations that are sending off alarm signals, alter this. There can be discomfort, but nothing painful, nothing scary. And allow yourself to, if you can, snuggle into being curled up. Flying, remember, if on your shins doesn't work, you can always flip over and do it on your back. How does it feel to breathe curled up in a little ball? Where do you feel your inhale, that expansiveness? Do you feel it along the back? And your exhale, can you follow the exhale right to the end? Maybe there's even a pause after the end of the exhale, maybe not. You resonate with the idea of imagining yourself as a seed. What is it you would like to grow into, or what qualities or aspects of your life would you like to grow and bloom? And breathing in that potentiality in the seed form, this cute little bundle rolled up on itself. Another three, four breaths here, feeling this curled up shape. What's being squished, what's being stretched, and how you're relating to it. Then taking your time and ever so slowly uncurling, so either coming to lie on your back or sliding forward onto your belly. I invite you to move really slow and feel what it's like. Come out of that seed bundle into a long shape, resting on your belly. Those of you lying on your back, roll around onto your belly. And then we'll come into a back bend. So you can do sleeping swings, forearm on forearm, forehead down, or up onto your elbows for sphinx. Or if your back likes it and wants more, you can come all the way up into seal. So your choice, seal, sphinx, or sleeping sphinx. The heels can roll in or out. The more you relax the belly, the more you relax the belly, the deeper you sink into this back bend. That pressure in the lower back is what we're going for, that compression to help the curve be the curve. Relaxing your jaw, your tongue. And what's it like to have gone from this curled up little ball to now like a first bud, just poking its head up out of the dirt, lengthening up towards the sky, the sunshine. Forward bend to back bend. How does it feel? And gently resting in the breath, feeling the sensations of the inhale Feeling the sensations of the exhale. Surrendering to the shape, surrendering to your breath, surrendering to possibilities. So many possibilities. And then coming out of the shape, attentively, gently. How do you feel now? Coming to front of the thigh stretch. So either from your belly, half saddle, where you just bend the right leg, or you reach back and hold it with a hand or a strap. So this is option one. And option two is you come up to dragon, bringing your left leg in front. Like the other poses, we'll hold it for 4 minutes. So our um, tempo this class. In dragon, you can be down on your hands. You can be up on your thigh. You can reach back. If you're really flexible and need more, you can hold on to your back foot. So what helps you get a front of the thigh, the right side of the leg, the right leg, the front side stretch. And I find personally dragging quite challenging. And so I spend some time up. And then when I get to that edge where I can't anymore, then I find it's nice for me to come down. So don't feel that you're imprisoned in the shape. Stillness, of course, is helpful for the effect on the meridians. But anytime where we're contracting or fighting, that doesn't do our meridians or our body much good. So finding an edge. Softening into the edge. And if you're a visual person like I am going with this idea of going from a C to The little tip coming up, and now a lot more of that plant has grown up, and it takes effort, takes energy, courage, and determination. What's it like? And how can you be with it gently? Jaw soft, tongue relaxed, as best you can, coming into the shape. And maybe it's a very intense shape for you. So there's allowed to be intensity, but not a contracting, a resisting. More oh, yeah, I feel the edge. And I can relax into this edge. I can explore what intensity is like. I can help my body open up more and more on many different levels. And also, this shape or any shape, if it's too long for you, please come out. I find this one, 4 minutes feels like eternity here. Ah, those in the dragon, you can take your front foot and fold it forward to come into sleeping swan. So the left foot forward, and then you transition right into your sleeping swan. So that's one option. The other option is to roll over onto the back and take the left leg over the right knee and hold the right leg. So choose if you want to do figure four or if you want to do the sleeping swan. Padding, whatever needs padding. Those lying on your back, maybe a pillow. Those in sleeping swan, maybe under the left hip. You can have your head up, you can rest your head down. And so for me, if I continue on with this image of spring, the seed, the first peek out to the growing stalk, and now we're the flower. So allowing yourself to bloom. Each flower, each human so unique. And effortlessness to your blooming, a naturalness to it. Sense of here you are, dazzling, complex, stunning. Each and every one of us, dazzling, complex, stunning. What else can you relax here? Jaw, the lips, the tongue. Allowing yourself to bloom, to be just as you are. Dazzling, complex, stunning. Another breath or two here. And then easing out, and either lying on your belly or your back. Breathe, pause. What are you feeling now? What's the difference between the two sides of the body? Then we'll begin the cycle again. If you want longer lying on your back, your belly, do. Whenever you're ready to move, come back into your child. Either child hugging the legs in, so lying on your back and hugging the legs, or child on the shins. And you can do a different child than the first child, that's allowed. Or you can stay lying on your back or lying on your belly. What's it feel the second time around? To curl up once again, a little seed of potentiality, new beginning. Curl up into yourself. How does it feel in this breath to be curled up in a ball? And when you're ready, ever so slowly, coming out to lying on your belly or your back. How do you feel now? Who's lying on your back, coming around to lie on your belly. And the second time, the back bend. Either you do less this time or more or the same. So you can do sleeping sphinx, come up onto your elbows for sphinx, all the way up onto your hands for seal. So choosing what's appropriate the second time around, doing more, doing less, and what's available in your bag. And once you have your back bend, that sighing into it, releasing into it. Belly as soft as can be, buttocks relaxed. Allowing your body to sink into this from the curled up shape now to the back bend, peeking your head out of the dirt into more potentiality. Lots of room for your inhales, for growth, for newness. being with your breath and your body, always having choices to come out earlier or change to suit what's appropriate for you this practice. More challenge or less challenge. Nobody knows your body like you do. Maybe 3 more breaths in the shape, or maybe you've already come out. Taking your time to come out, resting on your belly, feeling the rebound. What are you aware of right now? And the choice to either bend the left leg just like that, or reach for it with a strap of your hand for half saddle on the belly, or to come up to dragon with the right leg forward. So what you did on one side, you don't have to do on the other side. We're not symmetrical, and it may be more appropriate to do something different. Target is the front of the left side of the leg. You can be upright in your dragon or down for those of you doing dragon. And I don't know how this shape is for you, but for me, this is one of the hardest ones to breathe through, to sit with. So always that freedom to come out earlier, to adjust. And this image of that seed, it sprouted a little bit out of the ground, and now that push up, more potentiality, more growth, that courage, determination. So anything from that that sparks your interest or inspiration, breathing that in, or just bearing with the shape, if that's what you're dealing with. That's a lot. And that takes courage and patience. Nothing forceful, nothing aggressive. Exploring edges. Getting to know limits. This is a shape I need to constantly remind myself to relax the jaw, relax the tongue. Be with the breath. Noticing the spirit with which you're being by with yourself. Is there kindness here and compassion? Or is there judgment and harshness? Leaning into the kindness, developing the compassion, the patience, the not taking ourselves too seriously-ness. And then, the 4 minutes have passed. So either coming into your swan or rolling onto your back for figure four with crossing one knee over the other. So either swan or on your back, crossing one knee on the other and holding. Padding anything that may need padding. No discomfort in the knees, ankles, or neck. So I related this shape to being the flower, softening into your unique, dazzling, complex brilliance, melting away the layers that uh, put a film over your access to your naturally dazzling, complex brilliance. Giving yourself permission over and over to relax, to soften. Whenever it's time to come out of the shape, you can always come out. Otherwise, staying in, breathing freely, breathing into your dazzling, complex brilliance. Your breath here, and then easing out, either on your belly or your back, feeling the rebound. What are you aware of here? Those of you on the belly, when you're ready to move, rolling onto your back. And what's this like? And how intimately can you feel it? How curious can you be with the arising and passing sensations? Maybe sensing into vibrations of cells. We'll finish the sequence off with a lying twist. So bending the knees, bringing the legs to one side as you roll with your shoulder to the ground. Feel free to pat under the shoulders, under the knees. Maybe you want a blanket. Maybe prefer a leg straight or both straight as you wish. A twist is the hips twisting one direction, the shoulders in the other. And then once you've found your twist, Another breath or three here. And then in your time, in your tempo, in your way, in your style, switching over to the other side. You want to break in between, you give yourself a break in between. If you don't, you simply twist from one side to the other. And seeing once you're on the other side if you want padding under, between the legs, behind the back shoulder, what angle you want to let your head relax into. And what's it like to surrender to now, just like this? Another breath or three here. Again, in your style, in your uniqueness, your timing coming out. The next shape is Shavasana. Maybe you want to hug your legs in first. Maybe you don't. I don't know. Feel into yourself. What do you need before your Shavasana, if anything? Maybe it's a blanket or a pillow. And so this double cycle of seed, the potentiality with courage into bloom. And then the rest, the end. Cyclical nature of each moment, each life, each day. Full of possibility, full potentiality, full of possible moments of beauty, moments of joy, and the courage to be with the moments of pain and moments of sorrow. Right now, how do you feel? And can you let yourself really feel this, whatever's here, pleasant, unpleasant, neutral, a wild mix? Ah, yeah. This is what it's like to be me right now. This is what it's like to be you right now. Of course, being at home, you always have the option to stay longer here, to keep resting. If you have something to do, or if that's been enough practice for you, you can wiggle fingers and toes and yawn and stretch. Ease yourself up to sitting. Those of you who are coming up to sitting, taking a moment to find a comfortable seat. Sitting bones grounding, head floating. And if you like, the hands together. May we rest in our spacious, insightful minds, in our joyful, compassionate hearts. And may we be grounded in embodied presence, full of love, full of gratitude. May our practice be of enormous benefit to all beings. May we all be free from suffering and the causes of suffering. May we all taste happiness in each moment. Namaste.